do you think that the elites in Ukraine, by which I mean senior military, senior diplomats, senior governmental people, but not President Zelensky, recognize that the end is near and it will not be the end that they had hoped for?
I think a lot of them understand that Ukraine is in really deep trouble. I would imagine a number of them, including Zelensky, still believe that they can rescue the situation. You know, Zelensky met with the Europeans in Paris today, and apparently President Trump was videoed in to the meeting. And if you listen to them talk, they're still pushing forward plans or strategies on how Ukraine can rescue the situation. And it may be the case that they really believe that this is going to work in the end, and that President Trump is giving them reasons to think that Ukraine can pull its chestnuts out of the fire. I mean, I personally find it hard to imagine how the Ukrainians don't see the writing on the wall, but hope springs eternal in some cases.
Well, I would love to speak about writing on the wall. I would like to have been a fly on the wall to have heard what President Trump said to them. I mean, there's a report in the Washington Post that came out about an hour to an hour and a half ago saying the United States is no longer participating in security guarantees or will begin unwinding this. You can't stop it overnight. There's 100,000 troops there for Europe against Russia. Could this possibly have emanated from something Trump said to Macron and Starmer and Meretz? And I would love to have known what their reaction was.
Well, if you look at what's been reported about this meeting in Paris, it seems that if anything, Trump has given the Europeans hope that the Americans will work with the Europeans to put sanctions on Russia.
Oh,
sanctions work. So you don't see any evidence that Trump is cutting in the other direction, at least in terms of the meeting today. But you know, with Trump, who can tell from day to day where he stands on these?
I mean, is he back to saying what he thinks his audience wants to hear?
Oh, I think he does that all the time. And I think he's constantly throwing the Europeans a bone. He never makes any firm commitments, and he never does anything concrete these days.